Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing, reviewing, and going for our first flight with the DJI AIR 2S. Now this drone is an upgrade from its previous version, the AIR 2. The AIR 2S comes with a 1-inch sensor. It's able to record up to 5K 30 frames per second or 4K 60. It has a lot more sensors and is still very compact and easy to transport. In the box, you're going to be getting a bunch of accessories, and by the way, this is the standard edition. You're going to be getting the drone, the transmitter, the battery or smart battery, both so USB Type-C and Apple Lightning cable head connectors, which can be used to connect the remote or the transmitter to your device. Other than that, you get extra sticks and you get 2 complete sets of propellers. I have one on the drone, and then one set is still packaged. If it's not already obvious, this drone is already opened. I've had this drone for around 3 months, but I just recently decided to start doing unboxing on the channel, so that's why I decided to unbox and review it now. So other than that, I forgot to include 2 things. The first thing is the charger for the drone, which is right here. And the second thing is the USB to USB Type-C cable, which is pretty common. Everyone should have one by now, but the cable is used to charge the transmitter. So if you're new to DJI drones and not really familiar with them, then you probably won't know how to start them. So with all DJI drones, it's basically the same for all DJI drones. What you do is tap the battery once and then hold it. But before we turn on the battery, we need to put the battery into the drone. So what you do is to pinch these 2 ends and put it into the drone. Then once it's in the drone, let go of those 2 ends or those 2 buttons, tap once and hold the second time to turn on the drone, and it'll make that little power on sound. So once you do that, you do the same exact thing to turn the transmitter on, but the only thing that's different is that after turning on the transmitter, you have to now connect your phone, either iPhone or Android, to the transmitter. Now, instead of me putting it on my screen and just it being like a low blurry, the refresh rate isn't going to be the same, it's going to start showing lines, I screen recorded connecting that lightning cable to my iPhone. So right over here, as you can see, it's going to load for a while, but it finds the drone, it connects really quick, like within seconds. Now, I do not want to go completely in depth on how to set this entire app up. I'm actually going to make this a second video just because I don't want this video to be too long. But the next thing we're going to do is get deeper into the specifications of the AIR 2S. While looking for the drones, I decided to stop by the official DJI store, and they ended up having a few like pan flips or whatever they're called, which basically for each drone that they had on the table, they had like a stack of those. So here is the one I got for the AIR 2S. If you don't want to go through the AIR 2S site and watch a bunch of reviews, you can literally see everything this drone can do within this paper. So a few of the quick ones, a few of the really good ones, which is the 1-inch CMOS sensor, 5.4K footage. You have sensors. Now the sensors are a little weird because you don't have an entire 360 sensor. It's like you have the back, front, top, and bottom, and then you have these 2 sensors that are pointed to the roof. They aren't actually completely straight up, but I think what they were trying to do is really position it in a way so that it can detect the side of the drone as well, but it can't really do it too well. If there's something that is at the farther back end of the drone, it's not going to be able to detect it, and it's just going to crash. Like for example, you're flying and there's like a twig, but it's toward the back end of the drone, the sensor is not going to detect it. But if it's at the front, it's going to detect it, or if it's at the angle at the front of the drone, it's going to detect it. Now, that is all I wanted to say. Just wanted to make a quick unboxing and show you guys some raw footage. I didn't really want to take up too much of you guys' time because I know that there are a bunch of other reviews which are much shorter and more informative. So that is all I wanted to say. Let me know what you think. I'm going to start posting more unboxing and tech review videos on this channel. This is just going to be the first. This is not going to be the last. And yeah, thanks for watching.